Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are back live. We're here. Sorry for the lateness, but a couple of them not available just yet. Hopefully, going to join us soon. But we're here. Big up to Lewis in the building. Lewis, what are you saying, bro?
I'm all good. Just come to accept that I'll never see a victory at Old Trafford. It is what it is. It's good to be back. Shout out D, shout out Saeed. Big up to the chat. And yeah, up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
Man, like D's in the building. What are you telling me, D, man? You got a good draw, to be fair. Can't lie. Against Wolves.
We're very thin on numbers right now, but yeah, we'll talk. There's other stuff to talk about, but yeah, I mean, it's all right. Lately, it's been fine. Win against Spurs, beat Villa in the Cup, and then drew as well. So 3 games unbeaten. But yeah, good to be back. Good to be talking about football, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Smash the like on the video if you can, people. That'll be amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, we got lots to talk about. We got Arsenal, possible injury to Declan Rice. Salah still showing he's the king of Liverpool, should I say? Chelsea, can they go and beat Arsenal? And we'll talk about Joshua Zirkzee as well, man. But yeah, man, it's one of them where with Chelsea, you kind of were a little bit disappointed, isn't it? Because you, man, were expected to win against us, isn't it? You feel me? Like, and you didn't. Now that belief, where does that go to Chelsea? Because you're still ahead of them by goal difference, I believe. But can you beat them? Can you go there and say, "Yo, we got chest now. We got to show that we can go beat them, bro. We can go beat the mighty Arsenal." You know what I was there, Lewis? Like, how's your kind of like general feeling towards that?
Look, Arsenal aren't in good form. They're not in good confidence, and to be honest, this game has a lot more pressure towards them than it does for us. We really should be taking advantage of that. I've said all season we need to take a big scalp. We haven't taken a big scalp yet. Old Trafford was very disappointing, just for the fact that what was it? Just for the fact that you lot came out of the game annoyed that you didn't win it.
Yeah,
we had to come back from a goal down, and like not all the pressure was on you guys, but like everyone went into this game expecting Chelsea to win. Even before Ten Hag got sacked and everything, even after the fact, like, you guys aren't in form. You guys have a terrible attack. We should be taking advantage of it. We got lucky off the fact that your attack is garbage. So I'm expecting Chelsea to respond well on Sunday. Arsenal don't really worry me except defensively and at set pieces. Set pieces, I think they're a big problem for us because we're not even good at defending them ourselves. Obviously, their defense has problems, but our attack should be able to give them a good match as well. And I expect us to dominate the midfield. So ultimately, as long as we don't do any stupidness at the back, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be winning this game, or at least leaving this match with something. It's just that goalkeeper, bruv.
Yeah.
That goalkeeper is going to be a big
he's
problem.
the worst in the league, I think, for me. Like,
I was going to mention, like, Sanchez, you wouldn't even think maybe a goalkeeper wouldn't have such a big influence in the game in terms of, of course, they go, they have to try and stop the ball going in. But, like, he doesn't give the defense confidence.
Nope.
Like, watching Chelsea play, you could just tell the defenders are not confident. They're, and I think that plays a big part even in terms of the game on a weekend against Arsenal. I don't know how you lot bought so many goalkeepers and you still have Sanchez there. Like, how on earth has that happened? Is there no alternative to Sanchez?
I mean, there's Jorgensen, but he's just stuck in the B team. And I don't get it because, like, he's had one game against Newcastle in the League Cup. I don't think he played badly. He didn't do anything to, like, really ring any alarm bells for me. Meanwhile, Chelsea are having this big question mark about how we perform against Big Six teams, but I believe we would have beaten United if it weren't for the Sanchez howler. And we would have beaten Arsenal last season if it weren't for the Sanchez howler then too. So I've got no reason to believe in him. Even the last few games, he's been making crappy mistakes. Newcastle, all he did was pass to Newcastle players. Long passes and short passes, just kept giving the ball away. Liverpool, the same thing. Nottingham Forest, he saved us at sometimes, and he nearly cost us the game in other ones. Brighton, both goals we conceded, even though we won 4-2, came down to Sanchez errors. I don't know why we're still persisting with him, but we're getting the PR briefing saying that we believe Sanchez will improve, and we believe that he's got all the aspects to be one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. Like, who are you lying to?
That's
yeah,
because he done that at Brighton as well. I remember we faced Brighton. It was under Hodgson. We had nothing all game long. Absolutely nothing. They were thrashing us. It was a set piece. Sanchez literally the ball came to him and he dropped out his hands and we scored a goal. Like he's got them bozo moments in him, and he's had that before he even joined Chelsea. So look, you still
we just gave him a 7-year contract unwarranted.
That is crazy. Well, that's
7
the thing
years.
about the contracts, though. Like some of them, in terms of the wages, it should be easier to move on Sanchez, I guess. I don't expect him to be that highly paid weekly, right? You know better than me.
No. It'll be on something low.
Yeah, so maybe it might be easier to move on Sanchez in that regards. But I still think you got enough. You still got enough to beat Arsenal. Arsenal right now.
Arsenal, boy, they're there for the taking right now.
What's going on with them? Do you reckon? I thought with Saka they would have beaten Newcastle.
Bro, Newcastle's a tough game. They underestimated that game, bro. They just maybe thought it was going to be a walk in the park, and you know what I mean? Saka get on the right hand side and start scoring goals. Like, boy, they came in determined, bro. Newcastle, every time this season you thought a team was going to beat them, especially at their ground, they've shown, yo, Man City came there. They thought we were going to walk all over them. Boom, got a draw. Arsenal came over there. Boom. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's going to be tough for every team to go there and get a win, man. But I'm not going to lie to you. I think most of their players are not on form. I'm looking at
again,
Marino.
Exposed for the lack of creativity without Odegaard too.
Yeah.
They did nothing centrally in that game.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And Saka got handled. Yeah, that's what I was surprised about. Lewis Hall done a very good job on Saka.
I
thought Saka would be the difference maker going into the game because that creativity. Well, that's the thing. If Arsenal, I think a lot of Arsenal fans knew about this as well. It doesn't shock me what's going on right now because it started in the summer. Their summer window was a joke. They sold Emil Smith Rowe and all the other players that they could have got rid of. But if you're challenging for the title, you have to bring in more creativity. They've been speaking about striker for years. They've been talking about creative play, this and that. Yes, Calafiori is great, but Raheem Sterling, if you're trying to win the league, you've got experience, but you just have to do more than that. And they're just getting exposed for it because last year, pretty much, they dealt with injuries fine. Like, it wasn't too bad. But I'll be honest, this year, there have been, well, not recently, but at the start of the season, they were all right defensively. They were good defensively. People talking about dark arts, etc. But it was working for them. They were very close to getting a result against City, despite having 10 men. However, now, yes, Odegaard will come back and they might start winning games. But are they going to be able to win enough games? Are they going to be able to keep enough players fit? Because if Saka goes out injured, who comes in? If Odegaard goes out injured, you got Nwaneri, 17-year-old. And what's going to happen with you're not giving him the proper opportunities. And when you do give him opportunities, like against Newcastle, he didn't do much when he came on. So they're in a sticky predicament, and they don't have no Dubai trip this year like they did last year. Because
I was going to say, the Dubai trip with the meet and that, you know what I mean?
And Eddie's left as well. So they'll challenge, but do you not reckon that City will win the league still?
Bro, I don't know. Liverpool. I'm worried about Liverpool, man. I can't lie to you. I'll be real with you guys. I think Liverpool need to be taken a bit more seriously, Like, that man ain't messing around this season, bro. They're there to stay, man. Yeah,
but I think if anyone's downplaying Liverpool at this point, it's Liverpool fans because they don't really want to be doing the towel conversations yet.
But Luke, but both of you actually, when you look at Liverpool this year, and when you look at even like the likes of Pep when he first joined City, etc., it's very hard for you to come in and win in your first season as a manager. So I still feel like along the way. And I don't think that would be a bad thing. I feel like Liverpool will still drop points. There might be some adaptation as it goes on, and teams may try to figure out ways of trying to slow them down. And they might drop points here and there, which City will pick up. We know that you can't drop many points against City. But then again, if Liverpool were to win the league this year, Arteta is well and truly finished, because that would be one of the most embarrassing things to happen. I don't care where they were before Arteta. Been there for 5 years, spent money, and this process, phase, it would be an absolute joke. For Arsenal fans' sake, they better hope that if they want to win it, it has to be City, because that would be embarrassing.
See, Liverpool, the thing with Liverpool is that they've got big game players, innit? They've got Salah, they got Van Dijk, they got Trent, you know what I mean? Like, they've already got a core squad that is still good, you feel me? Like, You know what I mean? It's just whether their injuries come into play in it. If they lose a Van Dijk, or if they lose one or two players for a long time, for a month or so, that's where it could get very, very sticky for them. They don't really have like a lot of rotation, especially at the back, especially their fullbacks area. You know, midfield, they can get away with it a little bit because they've got Curtis Jones and a couple of others, you know what I mean, that can slot in when they need to. You know what I mean? But it's damn areas there. You know, forward line, not too bad. They've got Gakpo, Nunes. They've got a couple of decent forwards that they can
forward
put
line.
in.
They've got crazy depth, man.
Yeah, they got depth in the forward line.
You got Diaz coming off the bench, for example.
Yeah, like, bro, that's what I'm saying.
They have the options. They always have the options. It's just maybe defense and key players. But let's see. I'm still not calling it. I think they are going to be top three. It's still we're early November, so I wonder what's going to happen. We're seeing Arsenal right now have a bit of a slowdown. We'll see if Liverpool have that moment as well in the season. I think they do. I think at some point they do. Not because of what I've seen so far, but because of what has happened in the past with majority of these teams. I just think winning the league in the first season, the only thing that may go for them is that they've had a squad which hasn't changed as much.
Yeah.
So they kind of know each other, kind of know how to play, etc. But I do think at some point, and I don't think that'll be the worst case scenario, because some people expected Liverpool to be out of the top four. It depends on who you talk to. I think they were going to be top three this season.
Yeah.
Having a squad, but I think teams may adapt and they may catch them on the off day. We saw it with Forest, for example. They dropped points there, but then after that, they've been well. For
Forest,
example.
Bro. I swear now, this Forest team is a funny old team, man. I swear.
Top three right now.
Bro, like, I don't know what they're doing over there, but boy, if they fall off here, like, are they having that season where there's always one team that has a mad season that you don't expect? Last year was Villa, and no one expected Villa to be top four last year, did they? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Forest? Possibly. You know what I mean? But seriously though, what if Forest do a madness though this year?
What are we defining a madness as?
Get into Europe.
I mean, outside chance of Conference League or Europa? Yeah, maybe, but someone's going to be embarrassed by that.
They're very good defensively. That's what they
Newcastle as well. Remember Newcastle? They don't expect them to get to.
But who's dropping out of the top 6, 7?
Well, we might definitely drop out. You know what I mean? I can't lie to you.
With Ruben at the wheel.
I think
Ruben ending the season below Forest. Come on, man.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's going to be tough for us to get into the top 6. You know what I mean? It's going to be. Bro, there's too many teams in there, man. You know what I mean?
If it's too tough, then the real question is why sack Ten Hag?
We need to win. A, we need to win trophy. B, he deserves.
You win trophies under Ten Hag.
No, but my thing is, hold on a minute. My thing is, we weren't improving as a team, and right now we are sitting 14th, 13th. You know what I'm saying? Like so from 13th to let's say 7th or 8th, that is an improvement. Whether it's crazy to say that we shouldn't be there, but at the same time, you have to fix.
But that's a matter of points. With Amorim, I'm expecting you to get back into European spots as a minimum. Otherwise, he's failed.
If you told me get to top 4 and try and push for top 6 or win that Europa League, I'm taking that Europa League. I think that's probably more easier at this minute, if I'm being totally honest with you. Right in there, it's packed out, man. Listen, bro, there's teams now that this league ain't the same league as we were watching 5-10 years ago, guys, man. Brighton are around now. You got Fulham yesterday out of nowhere, winning last minute. You know, like
Forest.
Boy, like this Brentford are still scoring goals.
No, but Brentford were getting bopped off the park all match.
Yeah, so
that was crazy.
I genuinely think for me, it's not. It's a tough league, man. And for us right now, we would love to get top 6. That's what I hoped and aimed. That should be the aim for Amorim. But for me, winning the Europa League is a better route for us right now. You know,
you ain't winning that, Saeed. You man ain't winning the Europa League. But anyway, back to the league thing. It's still kind of early doors.
Galatasaray, Roma, Fenerbahce, Porto,
Bilbao
as well. Yeah, and the finals in Bilbao too. Yeah, you ain't winning that.
I don't think you win that, Saeed, to be honest.
But I don't know, man. Nico Williams got something for you.
Smash the likes, people, man.
Yeah, smash the likes, man.
Come on, guys. Smash the likes.
The thing about this whole Premier League thing, Saeed, it's still early doors, bro. And as for Forest, you see it with Newcastle. that season Newcastle kept all their players fit most of the season. And once you're on that,
They've got a
once
big
you're on
squad,
that
you
run
know,
of
Forest, you
confidence-
know.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, yeah, but big squad or not, I'm just saying it just takes 1 or 2 man or their main man would right now or whatever, and then things can change up. Like even this whole Arsenal thing, I see a lot of Arsenal man having meltdowns, understandable, isn't it? And can they win the league right now? Boy, the way it's looking, it don't look like it, yeah. But bruv, every dog has its day. There's going to be switches and changes. It's very close right now. Like you said, it ain't like it used to be 5 years ago, the Premier League. Look at Newcastle, for example. We're 3 points behind Arsenal and Chelsea as it stands. Come weekend, it can all change up again. You get what I'm saying? So I just think it's early doors.
No.
Are Arsenal going to win the league? I don't know, but I do kind of feel for their fans a bit in the sense of when Man City look like they're a bit off it and all that, and Liverpool got a new manager and all that. You'd think by now Arteta he's got his team or his squad, and you think in hindsight they should be up there, but it's not happening, is it? So
It's their fault though. How can you feel sorry for them? It's their fault. It's not
No,
like something's out of their hands.
No, for the fans,
They
for the
didn't do
fans.
anything in summer. It was
For
their
the
fault
fans.
for the summer business.
But for the fans,
that's why
Dino.
they're paying the price.
But do you feel for the fans a little bit? I'm saying for the fans. not the
But
club,
some
the
of the
fans.
Arsenal fans are very entitled. It's not.
Bro, it's 3 years, man, into title race kind of
It
situation.
depends
Right
on what
now.
Arsenal fan you're talking about. Some Arsenal fans are real about the situation. Some Arsenal fans.
I feel the older ones, like around my age, the older ones are a bit more because they've seen. from the
Okay, yeah,
original days,
exactly.
they're a bit more.
Maybe that's
The
why,
modern day
yeah.
ones. I see the
The
argument between the
social
modern day.
media ones can be a bit funny.
Yeah. Well, I won't go that far. I won't go that deep. I'm just saying the younger ones seem more like they've seen what they've seen, so they're probably more tolerant than more of the older ones, older generations. You get what I'm saying? But we'll see in it, bruv. Arsenal came to Newcastle. Obviously, you saw what happened. I went on various pods. Certain men were laughing at me. They've been clipped anyway, making atrocious predictions of 4-1s and 5% chances. And I went on Dan Potts' show. He thought they were going to win. I humbly
It
said,
just shows, man. Newcastle on their day got some big
I'm
game
not
players.
surprised though, bro. I did say there'll be a weird, maybe might surprise a few people, but me personally, I was like, this is St. James Park, bro. Like, yes, we had a bad little run, but he's at some little form now. I just feel if Eddie gets it right, you get me. We dealt with Saka, definitely dealt with Martinelli. Tino had him in his pocket all day long. You feel me? The midfield couldn't handle us, bro. So, and once you take out the wingers, and Havertz can't get no service from the wingers from the wide or even in the middle, it's gonna be a wrap all day. Arsenal had 1 shot on target for the whole game, or 1 shot, should I say, in general, like on target. You gotta let that sink in. So, boy, but Newcastle played well. Just give credit where credit's due. That's what I'm saying.
They had a shot on
Like,
target.
give credit where
Arsenal
it's due.
had one shot.
Also
on
had
target,
1
I
shot on
think,
target.
Yeah, that's wild. In 90 minutes, it's crazy though. They've literally gone through. You know, when you talk about phases, they've literally gone through a different phases. Because I remember at the start, I don't know if it's at the start, but at some point, they were just going crazy and attack Arsenal. Then they changed to a bit more defensive, this and that. I think Arteta's trying to win it in any kind of way possible. But yeah, man, I think they kind of lost it in the summer.
That slow thing ain't working with them. They got to me that whole slow. That whole almost come like Mourinho, like them man. They're like he's almost turned to this slow kind of pacey. Like before, remember before a couple of seasons ago, they were bang, 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 fast. Everything was quick. I think that suits them more for their players, isn't it? But right now, and the whole Odegaard thing, yes, they're missing him. Don't ever get it twisted. But I'm not really buying that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
it happens though. Players
Newcastle still ain't got a full team.
Bro, there's even Bournemouth as well, like Iriola. There's good managers now in the Premier League. And I can't lie to you. This is why it's called best of the rest. I can't lie to you. The best of the rest right now is strong. Before, I remember there was only a couple of us in this kind of situation now. Now there's a lot of us now in this, man. Might have to start bringing Bournemouth fans in here, man. You know what I mean? Nottingham Forest fans. You get me?
Let's see what I want first. You get me?
It changes like crazy, though. It changes like crazy. Like the league, like teams can go on a run, then they can drop off. Like if United win like 3-4 games on a bounce, then they're probably up there, and all of a sudden people are looking.
We won 3 games all season. Do you know the next 3 games for United? Should be winnable games.
What, Ipswich?
No, Leicester, Ipswich, and Everton.
Oh my days! You must
see United should win 3 out of 3.
You must.
And what? Amarim's back for the Ipswich game, right?
Yeah, Ipswich. Yeah.
That's a good start for him. What's your game after Everton?
It's Arsenal.
Oh,
away.
Nice. But Lewis, don't sleep on Ipswich though, bro. Don't ever get this team twisted, bro. Like
No,
Bro,
they're a good
like,
team, but
nothing's
like
guaranteed, bro. For Man United, that's guaranteed, bro. I'm telling you.
I can't
actually,
lie,
yeah, United, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah.
it
They might
clearly,
turn
bro. When
up.
you say like, yeah, that should be good, nah, bro.
Especially with Kieran McKenna, man. The way
Them-
he's gonna try
Yeah.
and beat United, bro. He's gonna want to
Yeah,
say,
'cause
"Yo,
I
listen."
can't underestimate your attack. Like, nah, they
Re-
gotta show me something first.
Realistically, though, I mean, you should beat them because I've kind of been disappointed. They've had leads, they've threw it away, etc. It's like they've just been silly, but yeah, they'll turn up. McKenna, of course, he was linked with a job beforehand, and of course, they're new boys. They'll get, they want to face United. Is that at home or away?
Away.
Oh yeah,
Portman
that
Road,
ain't
man.
gonna be
Delap.
easy.
Don't sleep on Delap as well.
I can't lie,
Delap's
it's your
on
goal
this
scoring
team.
record.
Bruv, Delap's on this. That's all I'm saying, boy. So
Yeah, it's away. So we gotta be careful, man. You know what I'm saying to you? So I think for me, it's one of them where it's got 5 draws and 5 losses. That's crazy, when you deep it, 5 draws and 5 losses. You know how mad that is? 5 draws, like literally not a win. And Wolves don't have a win. Southampton got their first win. You get me? So there's still a couple of people that still not got a win in 10 games in,
They got
How
Tottenham.
crazy that is.
They got Tottenham, then they got United, then they got Forest, then they got us. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
They might do a derby, man.
Nah, but they ain't been bad. That's the thing.
Nah,
It's
they
been
won't
nah,
games.
don't do that. Nah.
It's been
Right.
games. They haven't
Nah.
been bad. Like they drew against Leicester. They conceded 94th minute. That's the thing. That's why they drew against Leicester. Like they've been silly in games. Like they lost against Brentford. That Brentford game was just absolutely crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Then lost against West Ham. We're losing against West Ham 4-1 is crazy after how they've been this season. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think they'll get a win eventually. So yeah. See.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't lie to you, bro. It's absolutely mad. Mons, what are you saying, bro? You good?
All good, bro. Apologies, obviously.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. You
What
know
have I
mean?
missed? What have I missed? What have I missed?
Now we were just kind of vibing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of vibing on the whole Premier League so far and how mad it is, bro. And obviously you man are top of the tree. You get me? Doing your thing. Like, how does it feel like just looking down on everyone? I know it's only 2 points, but you know what I mean? Like nobody believed in Liverpool winning this league. Nobody put them to be top of the league by now. Like it was always Man City. It was always to be Arsenal. But you man are doing your thing. Can't lie.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's even exceeded my expectation. I'm not going to say Liverpool are going to win the league. I think I had us in 3rd. The one thing I can say with confidence is that I told all you, man, with no signings, I'm still very much better than all of you. Comfortably better than all of you. Like, it's not close.
Yeah.
I'm comfortably better than all of you with no signings. Yeah. And that's why I find it cheeky when Chelsea fans say they got a better squad than mine. No, more players doesn't mean better. And for me, and even like Arsenal fans,
Not me.
I feel like we're close. I didn't say it was you, but I had some Man
No, I
United.
got to clear the allegations. Innit?
I had some Man United fans telling me that they're gonna finish above me, Saeed, stuff like that. Like you man are gonna.
I got it wrong.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you.
He said that.
I'm here to tell you. You don't need to admit it first. I'm here to tell you got it wrong. I'm here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you right now that you got it wrong. Horrible.
Don't let it slip, though. Don't let it slip. That's all I'm gonna let you know.
There's it's 10 games, bro. There's that ends there right now.
Where do you kind of say, yo, we're in it now? We're winning this league. When do you say it? When do you say
not
it?
2 points above City. As long as City are in touching distance, it's never really won until the.
Okay. So if they lose this weekend, you go 5 clear.
They're not losing this weekend, though. And that means we have to win.
Well, you can win. I hope to Villa.
Of course we can win. I'm saying that, but none of these games are guaranteed dubs. Don't get me wrong. I've said it here. If we win, like if we get 6 points out of 6, Villa and Southampton, which I expect of Liverpool, if we win those 2 games, I do believe Arsenal or City are prone to drop a few more points in the Premier League. And if we go and play City at Anfield in 3 games time and we take points off them, then spooky, innit? It's looking real spooky.
Spooky, or do you say nothing? You keep quiet still?
No, bro, I'm gonna talk my shit, but like it's still early. I'm not gonna talk my shit. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, the league's done in game week 13. Like no one in their right mind would do that. You wouldn't even do that if you were top game week 13.
No.
You just wouldn't, because for a team that's won the league 4 times in a row, you're just not gonna count them out. Don't get me wrong. If I'm 10 points clear of Arsenal, game week 12, like I'm not looking at Arsenal. Though, I'll be honest. I'm not looking at you, man. I'm not looking at them, man. I'll be honest. You get it? I'm not doing that. They employ Martinelli, guys like that, and you just can't be serious if you want to really win the big boy trophies in Martinelli is your left winger, you can't be serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, Kai Havertz ain't good enough either, but he can still have a part to play. Martinelli has like 6 league goals in like a year, blood. And 2 of them have come against Southampton and Leicester. And another 2 came against Palace when it was already like 4-0 up. When you remember when you come off the bench, when you come off the bench that game, where Nelly come off the bench and you got a brace. That's 2/3 of his goals in the last year.
Yeah.
He offers nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, like it's a funny old league at the moment. You know, it's a funny old league. I look at teams like Chelsea, who for me, that game at the bridge against Arsenal, that ain't easy. That's a game where Arsenal fans are gonna have to be very, very wary. I mean, it's only Chelsea's luck that, you know, United lose their manager, they get the manager bounce, you draw the game, and now Odegaard seems to be back just in time for Chelsea. So they've kind of had it luck-wise. It ain't been great for them in terms of random players spawning back, but that's what they get, to be honest. That's what they get every time they wanted to play us. Kante wanted to spawn out of nowhere every time we used to play them. So
I can't lie though, with their Odegaard, I think it's kind of needed because boy, Arsenal are boring to watch, man. If you're just watching them, just watching the game as a neutral, you kind of need Odegaard to be in that team for the game to be a bit like better because
it's not just Odegaard. They need too many things to be in place. They need too many things to be going right to be the big bad Arsenal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Too many things kind of need to be going their way, and that's why their board hasn't done enough in the summer because Arsenal were in a great position where they needed a bad boy left winger or a bad boy striker, and then you're talking.
Yep.
Now you're talking. That's all they needed.
Facts.
That's all they needed. Or maybe not to sell Emil Smith Rowe or keep Fabi Vieira so you've got someone to play for Odegaard. That's it, really. Make sure you got Odegaard backup, like adequate backup. Don't get me wrong. I think Nwaneri's good enough, but the manager's a coward. So there's that, and obviously keeping Martinelli as your first choice winger.
Yep.
That's for me. That's gel time. That's like runny poo, bro. It's runny poo to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's dry snot.
And obviously now with Edu leaving, I don't know if you man, you know what I mean, like think that things will change in terms of the board. Is it mean that Arteta's got more control? Was it always a case of like, you know, what do you man say to that situation with Edu and that?
Yeah, but it's not really a control thing though. Really, like when I talk about this power thing and all this stuff and if Eddie goes, what would change for the better or the worse? For me, it comes above even that. Kroenke and them man there, are they willing to actually really dip? Are they like you got to question them? If I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm questioning, do they really want to challenge for this title thing? Like really go for it? Or you're just happy, just keep pushing for fourth, make sure you stay in Champions League and all roles in a business sense and a commercial sense.
That's where it really is with them though.
That's where it goes.
You got to deep it. That's all the Kroenkes cared about when Wenger was in charge. So why has it changed now?
That's what I'm saying.
Why would it have changed now?
To the editing, I'm saying the editing don't make no difference to me because even if
you see how Arteta's got a say in who the new sporting director is, and they think his job's in jeopardy. No.
Yeah, facts. It's true.
But this is what
they're happy with. They're happy with the situation. I don't think they're upset. Like, and that's why no one really sees Arteta.
They're content.
Yeah.
Huh? No, I'm saying I think the Kroenkes or whoever's running above all the Edus and the Artetas, I think they're just content with that as it is, as long as they. You get what I'm saying? Even with Arteta,
but that's how it is.
Hey, but shout out to the Arsenal. They got their Arsenal back. There you go.
We got Arsenal back.
Yeah, back to being top 4 and like UCL also runs. There you are. That, you got your club back.
All of that, bro.
Nah.
Look at Edu. Like, think about it clearly, yeah. I know money talks anyway, but let's just in hindsight, imagine Arsenal won every single game from the start of the season in the Premier League 2 now, yeah. Money or no money, Eddie probably would have pushed it and said, just wait till the end of the season because he wants to have a title under his belt. So it shows you something's going wrong. So he's like,
something.
That means Eddie don't believe in it. Eddie don't believe in it no more. He's like, boy, apparently he can get what 10 or 15 mil more doing the job for these multiple clubs, Forest and the ones in Brazil and all over for Mariakis, whatever his name is. So it shows you.
Oh, right. Got a bit of freedom now. You get me?
Yeah, and Eddie obviously ain't really believing in it. Especially after that Newcastle game, he probably thought, you know what, this is a wrap. After that Newcastle game, he said, "Nah, this is long. We ain't winning shit, bro." And
what's funny is after Newcastle game, it's like the time is going to be any bad.
Final straw,
right
bro.
before
Think about it.
Yeah, he's like
I
right
think-
before Inter Milan, after Newcastle, I'm out, man. I can't.
It's a
deal
wrap,
with
bro.
this.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
Just
Fact,
think
man.
like
They
Saeed.
take the
If
job
he
off
won
him.
every single game from the beginning of the season to now in the Premier League, I don't think we'd have bust just like
It's a
that. We would've
conference
just
league.
done
You
it.
ain't got to be
Yeah.
in the conference league team, bro. It's all good. Sorry.
That's it. I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys think, anyway. But yeah.
Yeah. And keep smashing the likes on people. I don't know how many likes we're on right now. Mods, let me know how many likes we're on. We should be on some at least half the likes. You know what I mean? You not know what the score is. 164. Damn, you lot are mocking it. There's 700 people in the building, man. I don't know what you lot are playing at, but hit the like button, people. Free to do so. Helps the channel. I don't know why people say Cole Palmer's injured. I don't think he's injured. Who
Nah,
said
I don't
he's
think
injured?
so either.
Yeah, nah, he's calm. I wanted to discuss Mo Salah, man, because he's still doing his thing, man. You get me? And yo, I started with you, Monsport. Like Mo Salah, surely the contract's pending because boy, man, like he could still give another 2 years, bro. Easy. Like generally, like because he's got some new role now and he's a bit more creative and he's not doing a madness in the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's just there and he's effective. And then when he's in that box, he's a killer, bro. Absolute killer.
You know what it is, bro? Like, they're trying to sort out paperwork. Obviously, he's an ambassador now, isn't it? You get it? Like,
Yeah, I
he's an
hear it.
ambassador. He's a club owner. Like, he's basically got the keys to the city and that. And you know what club he owns before I even made that a thing. Like, he owns a club in Manchester and he plays for Liverpool. I don't know many men that can do that.
What's
You know
that
what I'm
again?
saying? He owns a club in Manchester. You don't know?
Who does?
Salah.
What club is this?
Oh, you didn't know? Man United.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
He actually thought he owned a club in Manchester.
I was thinking, who's Sunday
looks
League
so fake,
club?
like, what?
What's going on there? You know what I mean? The Egyptian.
You're
something?
sleeping. You're sleeping today.
Yo, I can't
Yeah,
lie
yeah.
to you. Crazy.
Hey, protect this Saeed guy at all costs.
He
man.
was actually serious.
Hey, protect him at all
I
costs.
was serious. I was like, yo. I was like, what the fuck's going on here, man? You get me? But anyhow, go on. Go
I
ahead.
said he's an ambassador first, didn't it? So,
Crazy. Go ahead.
but yeah, man. Obviously, with the new ownership and that, I think the club are looking at Mo Salah and going, "Cool, we know you already own a club, so being a player for another club is going to be a difficult thing. So we kind of need to up the wages and kind of make you the most paid player in history." You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it's looking at. I understand that too. No, genuinely, I'm not ready for life without Mo Salah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like this. I'm not ready for life without Mo Salah. Our best creator is our best goal scorer, and our best goal scorer is our best creator. Unfortunately, usually you got your best creator somewhere on the pitch, and you got your goal scorer somewhere else on the pitch. That's usually how it goes. But he offers both, and he is obviously inevitable. And I think out of the 3 contracts, he's definitely one that needs to get done. Like they all do, but Salah for me. And the thing is, he's almost aging very well. I don't really agree with the fact that he's becoming creative. Salah's been getting crazy assists.
Yeah, he has to be fair.
This club. It's just that because it's not Mane and Firmino anymore.
Yeah,
I think he has to do a little bit more. Whereas the little bit more that he's doing now, Mane could do that. Firmino could do that. You know what I'm saying? So the reliance wasn't almost so much on Salah. My thing is that the rest of the attackers are good attackers, but hot and cold. Let's be honest, hot and cold, but they're good attackers. Still, there's still a level that they're able to play at to still be a threat. I'll be honest. Like I think it's more credit to the manager that Diaz and Gakpo are playing already levels above what they were playing last season. Already, like they've kind of hit that ground running, and the wing play looks a bit better. Obviously, Nunes is Nunes. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to slander Nunes that much. I've accepted what he is.
Yeah,
when you accept what something is and what someone is, you're not as angry all the time with them. So, and obviously Jota's injured, shock horror. But I think with Salah,
he's just not reliable, is he? Let's be honest, man. Like,
yeah. I mean, to be fair, it was again this one. Like he's not getting. What's annoying me is that he's no longer getting muscle injuries. Like Tosin fell on his. Was it Tosin? I can't remember who it was. Fell on his ribs, on his rib cage, and the other one was one of the players dropped on his knee. I can't remember what game it was against, but I remember because I triple captained him in FPL and someone dropped on his knee. It was against Brentford. Was it against Brentford? I think it was against Brentford. So yeah. So this is this is why for me, Salah, his importance is just because Liverpool haven't been playing well, in my opinion, enough for the last few games. Like Arsenal, we didn't play well. Arsenal, they moved to us in that first half, and because they don't have enough X factor, and we have X factor, we got a point out of the game. Brighton, we were getting pimp slapped, bitch slapped, happy slapped throughout that game for a whole 60 minutes. Crowd got hyped, and we turned the game on its head. That doesn't mean the game was a good performance. We can still be winning, and I can still criticize the performance, you know. But the difference is we have players like Salah. When Salah does stuff like this, you always have the chance to win. So it don't really matter what's going on. And to be fair, he is having good games here and there as well. It's not like Salah's doing nothing and then scores. He's still part of the attacks. He's still part of it. So for me, Salah has to have, bro, he's the best right winger in Premier League history. I don't give a toss to anyone. I don't give a fuck. Like no one's talking to Salah, bro. No one, bro. Man is I don't know how. I think he's 8 goals away from Henry's goal scoring record,
bro.
He's already level with Henry on assists. He's level with him on assists.
The day he breaks that record, I think Liverpool fans are gonna go mad. I can't lie.
He's the 8th highest goal scorer in Premier League history in less seasons as a winger.
Where do you reckon he can beat? Like, so who's after Henry?
He's overtaken. It's Defoe, Henry. I don't know who the others are.
I'll pick it up right now.
I know Aguero isn't Aguero in there. Aguero's in there now.
So yeah,
Frank Lampard. Yeah.
Ooh, so only 20 goals behind Aguero.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll catch.
For me, he'll overtake Henry and Lampard, innit? I think he'll get past them. I think the Aguero one, he'd have to sign a new contract if he wants to get past Aguero.
Yeah.
If he signs a new contract, think he could get to Rooney.
To Rooney, how many? Oh, what's that? That's like 30. Oh,
I mean,
36.
Look.
44 goals. You can get 44 goals in 2 seasons.
44 goals in 2 seasons.
If he
2-3 seasons.
So if he does, because his goals are probably, I don't know, like, I don't know if he bags 20 for 2 seasons running after being 32.
That's what I was gonna ask.
I don't know, because players are aging a lot more gracefully now.
100%.
We saw Benzema do it.
With his body, bro, he's a machine. He's an athlete.
Yeah, I know.
Lewandowski's still scoring goals. They found a way to get the goals out of him still, even though he's slowing down a little bit. Like, I think he can get to Aguero in it this season. He can get to not to Aguero. Sorry, he can get to Lampard. Sorry, he can get to 6th. If he signs a new deal, then we can get into maybe the Aguero and the Cole thing. But if we're looking at the assists, even look at the assists. Go on assist. Go on assist.
Had to bring the assist in it. This guy, man.
Go on the assist. Bro.
He's not in the top 10.
So how far is he on? I just want to see how far he's on assist.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Right, Christian Eriksen's got 76.
That's crazy. That.
Yeah, Tottenham, innit? Probably.
So, yeah,
majority of
them. He's 13th, innit?
Yeah, 13th.
Ashley Young being there is crazy.
Ashley Young, bro, them days
is
on it,
crazy.
And he's
been about,
Ashley Young, you know.
He's been about.
Respect Ashley Young, bro. Respect Ashley Young.
And Shearer got 64. Did he go? Nah, I'm shocked Chris Harris has got 76, you know.
And months. With him being 32, yeah,
he's overtaken.
How many years do you reckon he gets in his contract? Because surely you have to be careful. Like right now, there's no signs of him slowing down. But you can't. Like, how many years would you give him to be on a safe side? Because let's say that drop off does happen. I don't know.
I think we overcomplicate, bro. I think we overcomplicate it. It just needs to be a 2-year extension.
I know. Is he happy with that? Can you not get more?
I'm not more Salah in it, but for me, a 2-year extension with an option to extend, there's nothing wrong with that, bro.
Okay, but I talked around Liverpool. Would he be? Does anyone know? Like, would he be fine with that?
Bro,
how many years he wants?
Bro, I'll be honest. There's nothing like, and you know me. I know things about my club, innit? The most positive talks right now are going on with Virgil. I can say that, 100%. Virgil's.
I reckon he wants more, though. That's what I'm saying. I reckon he'd want more, and I think other clubs around the world may offer more.
Bro,
like
if it's me, he gets what he wants, bro. But that's me though, because you see players like that. You either sell them when they're at their best, and you go get your 150
Yeah.
million or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you run them into the fucking ground, bro. You run them into the ground so they've got nothing, nothing left, bro. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. And even if his final season, he gets like 12, 13 goals. So this is for the records now. Take all the pens.
And also, you got to remember Arne Slot. He might not see Salah as the guy next year. He might think, you know what?
Oh well, then he's
wanna
gonna learn
change
the hard.
things.
He's gonna learn the hard way about the Hudson era.
I think
He's
it's more
gonna
the
learn the
slot.
hard way.
I think it's your owners. I think it might be a business move. I think that's what it comes down to be fair.
How much would Saudi offer him? How much do you reckon Saudi would offer?
Saudi offer him whatever he wants, probably.
Bro, he's gonna be
again.
Yeah, and I think they'll give him a long-term deal. And I think that's why he hasn't signed a deal yet.
Yeah, Salah's obsessed with records. So if we're talking from Salah's perspective, yeah, he's obsessed with records. Yeah, so he sits 14th in the assist thing. One more assist brings him all the way up to 13th. Well, it brings him above Thierry Henry, and then he gets like a few more. Then he goes above Ericsson. That puts him 11th. If he gets 10 more assists alone, he's 10th above David Beckham. He's already in the top 10 of all time.
Yeah.
And that can happen this season. He can get 10 more assists this season. I don't think that's crazy to say. It's very early and he's already on 5. He can get 15 assists this season, I think. I don't think he will. I think he maybe get about 11 or 12, but it's possible. If he gets 20 assists or 25 assists over the next year and a half if he stays, then we're talking Steven Gerrard. He's overtaking Gerrard, Silva, Bergkamp, and then he's top 6. So for me, he's going to look at, I think Salah looks at this and going, I am mad close to these names. He's in the top 10 for the goals and he's 13th in all time for the assists. Don't you look at that, go, I'm right, like you're right at the promised land in terms of being in those with the Beckhams, the Lampards, and them man there. You're telling me you wouldn't want one more year to just.
But doesn't that? But Mons, you're coming from that perspective. But he's 32. He's got how many? It depends on how long you lot give him this time around. He's got maybe 2 more contracts left in him before he calls it a day, or maybe 1 more, depending on if he signs like a long term deal with Saudi. So what about the finances involved? Like
he's got one
closing retirement.
I'll be honest. He has 1 more. I don't think he has 2. He has 1 more contract left.
So exactly, that's what's massive though for his family as well and his future. Maybe he wants that money.
No, I honestly, I don't think you don't know how much Salah's actually on when he gets his bonuses, bro. It's a joke.
No, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
His
Saudi can offer that more though. That's the
big. His base is like 350, bro. His base.
Yeah.
No bonuses. No bonuses. And you know Salah's hitting them bonuses with the goals and assists he gets.
Yeah, of course.
You know he's hitting them bonuses. This is why I think the Saudi thing don't interest him all the way, because it's like, when you get a certain amount of money.
Don't write off months. Don't write off months, because at the end of the day, Salah's won everything anyway, bro.
Bro,
he's already a legend. You get me? His name's already cemented in the Premier League.
Yeah, bro. But but Salah he'd get on the end of his own pass if he could. He's a narcissist, bro. He's a narcissist, but he's the good type of narcissist, bro. In the sense that if there's a record and he's right there, I believe he'd sign a new contract just to be said, just to get the, oh yeah, I did that.
I think so. What's that?
What the fuck's that noise?
What noise?
Hey?
What's going on?
Is that
we got police hacked in? What going on?
I think it's Lewis. Mute Lewis.
No, Lewis is muted.
Yeah, I'm back.
No, but Lewis is unmuted anyway. Was he not muted, Lewis?
No, I was on mute.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, just going back to it, I think, bro, you gotta remember, like, even the Saudi league now, it's not really hitting, like, you know what I mean, like, bro,
have
like.
You seen the stadiums?
Huh?
Have you seen
I know,
stadiums?
bro.
Because sometimes I look at the highlights to see like what Firmino and that are doing, I see what Mane is doing, CR7, and now I see what these men are doing. Mahrez. Huh?
You see Gerrard when he was getting booed, I was thinking, right, he's getting booed by bare people,
Apparently might get sacked.
Bro, who's that sound? That feedback's
What's that
crazy.
sound, bro?
Bro, I don't know what that sound is, bro. But I think for me, you got to remember, like, he was getting booed by the fans, so I was like, bro, is there bare fans booing him? Next thing you know, it's about 10, 15 man. You know what I mean?
Bro, these men are kicking ball, and I'm just seeing bare empty seats, bro. I'm seeing bare empty seats. Unless it's like a big clash, like it's a clash of 2 of the bigger sides over there.
Yeah.
I ain't really like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really seeing a mad thing. So like, I think, if I'm Mo Salah, I would want a new contract, but I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm going to be biased. I think Salah hasn't been offered a contract yet. Same, like, you know, when they asked Virgil, and they go, well, the club ain't really said anything yet. I think the club are monitoring how good Virgil and Salah are looking, and then they make their assessment.
Yeah.
But time's running out because we're in November now, and they're allowed to speak to other clubs in the new year.
Yeah.
They're allowed to speak to other clubs. That's when things become problematic because other clubs can come in with offers, and now Liverpool have to rival those offers rather than being the only one in the race to actually offer them something prior to that.
But why did the club let it get to this though? Just from your
Because they're
opinion.
fucking it. Because they're idiots.
Incompetent,
idiots.
mate. That's
You know
what it is,
They're
mate.
idiots.
But no, I think ultimately, listen, man, Salah's gonna do his thing, and yeah, man, bro, he's already. How many goals he got already this season now?
7. He's got 7. He's got 12 GA in 10 games. So 7 goals, 5 assists.
That's it, man. He's gonna keep purring, man. One person that's not getting GA is Joshua Zirkzee. A lot of people trying to slander him. A lot of journalists trying to get onto him.
Give him time.
But yeah, man, it's not for me. I'm patient in it, but obviously a lot of the fan base are not.
Bro, he's not a pro. But why? Do you know what it is, bro? You man are expecting goals.
Trust
From someone who's not a goal scorer.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, do you know who you need to expect goals from? Rasmus Højlund, because he's crap. He's not good at anything. He's not good at anything apart from running the channels.
Yeah.
He's not very good. Højlund's come in for 70 odd, and he's given time. Zirkzee comes in for 20 to 30 million. A man are already done with him, even though his primary job is not a goal scorer. He's never been a goal scorer, yet he's being deployed in a position to score goals. That's not his job. Like, I don't want to have to call him Squirtsy and flipping Lil Dirksy or Twerksy.
Man said Lil Dirksy, you know.
It's a Lil Dirksy.
You know what I'm saying? I think for me, he is a footballer where it comes to wavelength. And I already said this, you lot don't have enough footballers. Hopefully that will change. Well, not hopefully, he'll probably change with Amarim, and he'll bring in some ballers, and he'll bring in technical footballers. Zirkzee needs 2 wingers either side of him to work off of if he wants to play false 9.
Yeah.
If you're gonna play him in the 10, play Højlund ahead of him and play him properly. I know this is mad coming from a rival fan, but I watch his game very closely. I watched you lot straw against Palace, and Zirkzee was very good in my opinion.
Yeah.
I've watched him. Yeah, bro, he's come off the bench and bro. They're saying he's a bum because of 1 or 2 bad performances, and I understand it because when Firmino had bad games, people like Liverpool fans didn't like it because he was never a goal scorer. He wasn't a prolific goal scorer. So if you're not a prolific goal scorer and your link up play is lacking, because let's not like Firmino's link up play was good every game. There was the odd 1 in 10 games where he had a bad game. So.
Oh, it was you, D, man.
What is it? I can't hear it. What is it?
No, I think it's you, bro.
I can't hear it. Let me try to figure out.
Yeah, I just heard that too.
That was D because once I muted it was D. But no, I think for me, ultimately, man, I don't know, man. It's one of them where obviously I can be patient, but bro, the fan base don't really like when you go to Old Trafford, they don't really rate a sort of player like that, man. They never really rated Martial, if you know what I mean. Like they never did. If I'm being truly honest with you, like they just don't like players that are just, you know what I mean. They don't give you if you don't run around at United, you're not really that guy for like, you know what I mean. They don't fan base love a person who runs around, innit? If you can run around, then you're a favorite, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you rate him? Do you rate him? Saeed, honestly talking, do you rate him?
I do rate like a lot of his core principles. Like I feel like for me, I've seen his game. I've understood his game. I've spoke to a Bologna fan. He told me to be patient. Don't expect anything soon. He's gonna have to adapt. He came when he was at Bologna League. It took him a while to get going. So for me, I can't always assume that everyone that drops into Man United is shit. You feel me? Like I just have to. I feel like that narrative has to stop, bro. And we have to find a way. Whether that's this new manager coming in that finds a way, then we'll see in it.
Nah,
but
bro, it's not easy.
I'm not giving up.
Bro, sorry, Saeed. It's not easy to play with Garnacho, bro. It is not easy.
Bro,
let alone and Højlund as well.
Yeah, like
man.
Honestly,
difficult to play against them too, who they don't want to even pass the ball, bro. Like you see them with Garnacho, bro. This guy will take on about 1,000 man before he realizes, oh shit, I can't really do anything here, bro. Relax yourself, man. You know what I mean? And Rashford, let's be honest, bro.
Hey, yo.
The guy's cooked after 60 minutes, you know, man. I mean, I seen like Mina told me the stat, like he's only completed like 2 games, like 90 minutes, like you know, the Premier League for a hot minute, bro. Like, yo,
Who
like,
got
But the thing is, yeah,
Rashford.
like the position that
Oh,
when
Rashford.
Rashford play, like the one thing I'll give to Garnacho is that he gets the ball in positions that is able to get, you know, he gets that ISO and he wants to go.
yeah.
Rashford
I
is,
see himself,
I think
yeah.
Rashford is actually better than Garnacho at taking on his man in the ISO situation. But Rashford is always Rashford kind of has this thing where he receives the ball with his back to goal in his own half, so he's always having to get the ball, pass it back, get the ball, pass it back, get the ball, pass it back, and then maybe the 4th or 5th time, then he's got the isolation situation with the defender. Whereas Garnacho is very much always in a position to receive the ball. He's crap at everything else, but you know that's the issue. And I think I think that's a Ten Hag tactic thing where Rashford
100%.
isn't faced up with his winger anymore. You know, I've seen it with Bukayo Saka, where Saka always was in, like Saka's always in a position to do something with his wing back. And then there was a time where Arsenal playing mad defensive and Saka kept getting the ball around the halfway line, back 2 defenders on him, and the wingers are kind of just very isolated, and you're not seeing them in position, you're not getting them into position they want to get into. So I think with Amorim, he plays 2 10s and a striker, essentially, when he plays the 3 back, the 4 across the midfield, and the 2 10s, who got basically wingers as well. I don't know if I think he's going to prefer maybe a Rashford to a Garnacho, but because Garnacho is more energetic and he applies himself more. Remember, the application doesn't mean you're better. And sometimes people, you know, don't get me wrong, you have to have application, but Garnacho's a cardio man. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Same with Rasmus, he's a cardio man. These men are athletes. These men are
Do
athletes.
do we seriously believe that Amorim is going to get us like this attack flowing, or is this attack savable? Do you reckon with what we've got?
How do I sound right now?
I think here.
Yeah, calm. Yeah.
For me, you just have to have Zirkzee has to play, but it's combinations. So if you're gonna play Zirkzee, you gotta have your goal scoring wingers on. You know, if you play Rashford and Ahmad, probably gonna have to play Højlund. But
Yeah,
I just think that Ahmad has to play. But like, if you're playing with Zirkzee and Ahmad can link up because they're on the same wavelength. There's too many men that are on different wavelengths. So there's men that play that without thinking, and there's men that are actually technical. So your Cobbies, your Ericssons, your Zirkzees, your Ahmads, who can actually play football fundamentally. The other guys who are just runners, there's too many of them. I don't like seeing Nunes and Diaz in the same front three. It's too frantic. It's too frantic.
Yeah.
But Mont,
But in
but
terms of-
Saeed, go on.
on.
No,
No,
I'm
go
just
for
saying
it.
quickly. I'm just saying quickly. Also, what I'm gonna find interesting when Amorim comes in, because sometimes it's just about coaching as well, you know, especially for the youngsters. Even the older ones, you can re-coach them. Now, I'm not comparing Miguel Almiron. Obviously, now he's dead out, but I'm not comparing him to your players. But when Eddie came in, just like Mont was saying about Saka before, was at the halfway line. That's how Almiron used to be. Sometimes it's just coaching, bro, and it's gonna be interesting. Is he gonna coach, like you say, Garnacho? I just think he just does what he wants to, as he bloody pleases, to be honest. You get me? So I'm gonna come in and actually coach these players. You get me? Spend a little bit of time, especially with the youngsters. Sometimes just coaching, and you might see the better of even Rashford. You might say he's done out here now. He can't get no better or no worse. I just would be interested in the coaching. You do all the formations you want and all this. I just want to see the coaching side of it. You get what I'm saying? Would he get the better out of Garnacho, more disciplined in his play? Do you get what I'm saying? And etc. So it all depends on the coaching. And will Amorim even go by this so-called narrative of the formation you think? Because we does that Sporting, you think you're just going to do that at Man United? He might not. You get me? He might not. He might come with a whole complete different plan. So you just have to wait and see. It'll be interesting, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, you look at the strikers though in now, like the goal scorers now. I'm looking at like Chris Wood. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like
Coaching, bro.
maybe this Premier League suits just like I don't know, like Fox in the boxes.
Danny Welbeck as well.
Danny Welbeck's getting goals. Yeah.
Saeed, it's simple as this. I think the coach will improve your players. I don't know. Is there still like an echo right now?
No.
It's calm now.
Okay. Nah, you're good. You're good.
I think the coach improves the players as well. I've seen it firsthand with Glasner when he first came in. So some of these players who are not playing on a level, for example, Højlund and Garnacho, whoever you want to point at, those players could change with a different manager.
100.
But if you're asking me right now, would Almiron be a success at United? Let me ask you this: if you had to pick 2 number 10s at United, who would you pick right now?
Right now, I'd pick Ahmad And I don't know the other one.
And Bruno, maybe. Who else?
I probably want to play Kobe Mano further forward me. So
but that's the thing. It's going to be over reliance on. Also, your wing backs are very important. Your wing back. So who would play right wing back, left wing back? The squad ain't like you didn't buy for this system. You didn't. But I think eventually, over time, when you do actually spend and buy the players that you need for this manager, then you'll be fine. It's going to be similar to Glasgow. I'm telling you now. It's going to be one up front, two behind the striker, wing backs provide the width, and you might.
Do you like that football? Goals. Do you like it? Did you like it at the start? At the start, did you like it?
Yeah. Even now. I mean, last 3 games. But the most important thing is, you know why we didn't win 8 games and why we beat Spurs, and now we're finally getting, some kind of momentum going.
Yeah.
Is because of the press. When you're playing 3 at the back, especially the system that we're playing right now, you need to be pressing with intensity. So if your players could do that, it's going to be more attacking because eventually you're going to have more players getting into the box. You'll have, I don't know, there'll be 2 midfielders in front of the back 3, but your back 3 needs to have pace. That's why we saw Anderson, for example. That's why Lucas is now at football club. Back 3 needs to have pace. Len Yoro will have that. So I think he'll be a good addition. I think he'll be a very good addition to this Almiron side. And I think eventually, over time, it could work out. But at the start, you might score more goals because of how attacking it could be. But your players need to be on the same wavelength with the pressing and the triggers and stuff. Because once that's working, it can suffocate teams. It can. So I think there are positives to look forward to. It's like, at this current moment of time, have you got the players and how long will these players take to improve?
It's one of them. Like I said, man, it's tough, man. The league is crazy. It's shaping up nicely, man. Newcastle, they won. You know what I mean? Brighton, you know what I mean? They're doing their thing as well. Like everyone's doing their thing, bro. When you deep
Newcastle are back, baby. Don't sleep on, man. If you keep our players fit, that's what I'm saying. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Isaac's back though. Isaac's back though.
Isaac's a rude boy. Get me? I said it my live watch along. He saw audition, baby. You feel me? Man done his thing. Get me? Gabriel Saliba they couldn't keep eyes on him. It's Isaac, bro. Come on, bro. Try to sleep on him. But anyway, you man do your thing, innit? Get me?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, fair play, like Newcastle, bro. Like Gordon, you get me? Like,
bad boy cross. Bad boy, old school. First time crossing, that was a beautiful assist. Let's not get it twisted. That was a beautiful assist, man.
Yeah.
Get me? Yeah, man. It was a good assist, man.
Yeah, man. You still think, when did you say you're going to finish this year, though? Newcastle?
Well, beginning of the season, I did say if you keep our players fit, I said 4th. Then I started getting depressed a little bit. Get me?
Yeah.
And I kept quiet a bit. Am I flip-flopping maybe? If you keep our players fit and add in January, I think as it stands, we still could push for top 4 because Arsenal ain't really so. Aston Villa, Tottenham a bit up and down. And then you got Chelsea, only 3 points behind them. You get what I'm saying? So, like, you never know, bro. Like, we got our next 3 games is what? Forest away, which I think we can beat them. Rago, I think we can. Forest, then I think we got Palace in there somewhere and West Ham. So, yeah, man, I'm feeling pretty confident.
Did you say Forest away?
Yeah, Forest away, yeah, man.
Do you reckon?
We've been away this season already, bruv. We knocked them out of the League Cup already, bruv. You get what I'm saying?
But that was on penalties. But
still be there.
I get it.
Do you reckon though that do you reckon that you can actually put a run together? Because obviously, Isak and Gordon, I think you're very heavily relying on those two.
Oh,
and Isak has taken a minute to get going, innit?
He's all right now.
A minute.
No, it weren't that bad. Like collectively, we weren't really offering him anything to feed off. Let's keep it 100, innit? But he's found it. No excuse. He found his feet again, and he was injured a bit. He's found his feet. That's why I said if we keep our players fit, our squad depth is dead out. If you keep it fit,
I hear
can't go on a run.
Listen, 3 games. Listen, big up you for your damn thing because you did what Liverpool couldn't do. You did what we couldn't do.
Yeah, facts.
You did what we couldn't do, and I thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? I told everyone I got my runners, bro. Now I've got Chelsea gonna go do the thing this week. I've got my runners, bro. On pattern, on call.
Might get a result.
All my runners.
Oh, this guy.
All my runners to do up Arsenal.
Hey, we're united this weekend, man. Up the Chelsea.
How on, man?
Bro, listen. I think Inter Milan, hopefully they win. You know what I'm saying? Against Arsenal because, boy.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing Leverkusen. I gotta be careful. I'm playing Leverkusen like soon.
And they're not all that this year, though, man.
I'm not taking it. Yeah, but it's still a tough, bro. I think it's our toughest game in the champ so far, to be honest.
Bro,
now that I'm deep in it, we've had Milan and Leipzig. Like,
And you still
You
got
had
Madrid.
tough games, man.
Yeah, we ain't got like an easy run, but somehow we're on 9. We're chilling on 9 points in it. So
Yeah.
Here's to being top of the
life is
UCL,
good.
man. My guy.
Right now, life is good, bro. I don't know. It's weird, bro. For now,
Yeah, life is good, man. Life is good for you, lot. You know what I'm saying? To like, obviously, D even got his team got 4 points now, innit? I think is it 4 points? No, is it? You got more than that. You got more points than that, innit?
Yeah, we got 4 points, and United still haven't scored against us in the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, it's more than United having Europa. You can have that.
Fair play, yeah. It is, man. Chalobah.
No. Yeah, we've got
Chalobah,
though,
though.
man. We've
But
got better.
Enquiries,
Shout out Big
What
Trev. I
about
hope he's
Enquiries?
doing well over there.
Oh, he scored a goal. I told you
Oh, did
last
he?
week. Was it last time we spoke anyway?
Go.
Few mistakes.
And he also got twisted up, though,
Games,
as well.
It's been alright.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
As well. But no, we're fine. We're fine. Play Fulham. It's going to be a long day against Fulham because we barely have anyone available. We only have like 2 midfielders fit, I think. And then yeah, after an international break, Wharton should be back. Eze should be back. Richards, a lot of people will be back. Decore will be fit, 100% fit as well. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm confident.
Nketiah. It's a 007 for Nketiah.
That's harsh on Nketiah. That's how. To be fair, against Wolves, he didn't
Nah,
play
it's not harsh.
well.
I thought it would do better than that. I thought it would hit the ground.
He's not playing up front though.
What's he playing then?
He's playing as like a number 10. He's only played one game up front for
He's
Palace.
playing like a number 10, to be fair.
Yeah, he's played one game up front for Palace. That was against Forest, and after that, Mateta came back.
Mateta's a better striker than him.
Like,
Anyway.
he hasn't been terrible. Last game against Wolves, he wasn't that great as well. Like he's been.
Nah, he created. I watched
He's
that
not
game.
been
He created some opportunities, and the finishing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not be bad. He's not be bad.
He should have had 2 assists. Definitely should have had 2 assists. I'll be honest. Salah though, that brother is washed blood.
Oh my! Against Wolves, I don't know how we didn't beat them. We could have scored 6 goals. 6 goals. That's the positives. Like we're finally getting there with injuries. So let's see. Let's see how
I let that guy. I let that guy smoke me in 2020 at Watford, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
We're fine. Big up to you, though, man. Listen, we're gonna wrap up here. Shout out to everybody here, though. I can't lie, I'm disappointed with the likes, though, man. The likes are, you know what I mean? They're very, very much slacking. 730 of yous in here. Only 308 likes. Should be at least 400.
Just quickly, who you lot got in Europa this week?
Powak.
Oh,
Yeah.
Powak. Okay. If
Oh,
you feeling
yes,
confident?
I can't lie, bro. I'm just like, yo, just get the win, man. It's at home, bro. Just get the win, man. I ain't know about no confidence. I just know get the win. You know what I'm saying? So
Build the confidence. Okay.
you better play Noah's Ark, innit? I say like that.
Yeah, man. These lot were founded in 2017, man. This is the biggest game they've ever had in their history.
Yeah,
I hope they enjoy the occasion and enjoy the ass kicking.
I might need to look at some of these teams and see if I can start playing for them, bro. Because I'll be honest, bro.
Trust me.
Some of the teams that are getting Conference League ball, bro, I could get a little game.
Bro, it's mad.
In the conference.
It's true,
Head down to their training session. They'll be in London tomorrow.
Bro, I went to Norway. In fact, no, off camera. But yeah, bro, I'm telling you right now, some of the level that I'm seeing, man are getting a game against Chelsea. Like, man are getting games
it's
against
true, though,
Chelsea.
you know. If you want to get a trial,
man.
just go play for these big clubs here in these leagues, yeah.
In Gibraltar or something.
Yeah, Gibraltar, and then you could be in the Conference League. You know what I mean?
Bro. I'm gonna say it.
You never know. These men were founded like 7 years ago.
It's true.
7 years ago, bro.
Oh, these men are as old as our last title win.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Mont, shout out to our UCL table toppers. My G.
I said,
bro. Come on, bro. We're top of the league, mate. Top of the league.
That's shameless.
Yo.
Shameless.
Yeah. As a shameless, you wish you were in the Conference League, bruv.
Yeah, I wish we was, but Man United messed that up for us, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm still irritated by that, by the way, but it is what it is.
How many trophies in 7 years?
Oh, come
Make sure you subscribe.
Crazy. But listen, people, make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis, your live Shameless FC tonight.
Yeah, 10 p.m. Big up, everyone. We'll be back.
Big up, man. What you got coming up, D?
Yeah, back up the nest. We've got previews, reactions, everything basically related to Palace. So yeah, big up to the panel, big up to the chat as well. I don't know what's going on with my Mac, but yeah.
Big up, man. Dread, Jordy, Specs, what you saying?
Yeah, man. I'm good, man. Like, I started my own live panels now. I started last Friday at 6 p.m. So every Friday and a Monday, I would do my live panels with my people. To get what I'm saying? And obviously, I do my live watch-alongs for Newcastle. That's nothing new.
Big up.
Ups and downs. So just catch me. Yeah, Geordie Dread, man. This is something I do Newcastle and all football in general. And I appreciate being there. Appreciate everyone watching in the chats. Because without them, we're nothing in it. So big up to everyone, man. Honestly, and you, Saeed.
Yeah,
On the panel.
big up, man. And obviously, Monsters in the building as well. Big up to you, bro.
Yeah, man. Man's been overworking, man. That's why I've been sleeping in the day for like an hour.
Bro,
Just
I hear it.
Getting mad right now, but man chose this life, so I ain't gonna complain. So yeah, I'm about to go on NAF for some more, and probably gonna do a watch along, and then a match reaction, and then another match reaction on NAF. So it doesn't get any less steep from here. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
150 subs away from 13k, so we're pushing, innit?
Yeah. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to you. Listen, I'm gonna go run a few errands and then I'll be back at 7:30, people, for the Sporting Lisbon game, guys. And then I'll be back live as well at 10 p.m. for some late night United talk. So make sure you're there, people. And yeah, it's been a good show. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. If not, I'll see you later. Take care.